Sandhan. All Gujarat Integrated Classroom.
સેટેલાઇટના માધ્યમથી જોડતી કડી એટલે સંધાન.
Hello, this is Hardi Raval from KS School of Business Management. Our today's topic is performance appraisal. Performance appraisal is something when the performance of an employee is being evaluated and documented, and these things are being utilized for further implementation of a person. And a performance appraisal is also called as performance review, performance evaluation, development discussion, or employee appraisal. This is a method by which job performance of an employee is documented and evaluated. This means how an employee performs in a job that is written, and by those documentation that is being evaluated whether the employee has done a correct job or not. This is being measured. Now these performance appraisals are a part of career development and consist of regular reviews of employee performance with organization. Now what happens in an organization? There are many of the employees in the organization, and these employees are supposed to work in the organization. These organizations are taken regular reviews how the employees are performing in the organization. Meaning, now this is a process by which a manager or consultant performance appraisal is generally done by a position higher. Generally it is being done by a manager or a consultant, and three things are to be measured. First, that the person who is appraiser, the person who appraises, he examines and evaluates the employee's work behavior by comparing it with present standards. What all are the present standards? Those present standards are being performed. Say for example, there is a standard which is already decided. A person is liable to complete, or a person is liable to produce 1000 units per hour. So 1000 unit per hour is standard. Now what a person does in other 30 minutes or 40 minutes, that is being calculated, that an evaluation of that is being done. Second, say for example, what the employee has done in that 1 hour is to be calculated, and those calculations are recorded in the documents. So second point is documents the results of the comparison. Say what is the standard time and what is the standard task, and how the employee has worked. That difference or this task is being compared when it is and these are being done in the documents itself. Next is third, uses the results to provide feedback to the employees to show where improvements are needed. Now these results, examination has been done, evaluation has been done, that has been recorded. Now that records or those results are to be shown to the employees. Say for example, an employee has done 100 units are supposed to be produced, and an employee has produced 80 units per hour. So now what improvement is needed in an employee is to be considered, and this is to be shown to the employee so that an employee can improve in his or her performance. Performance appraisals are employed to determine who needs what training. I mean, what kind of training is required to which of the employees. Say for example, a person is producing, but he is not very much happy with, or he may not work with the machines very well. So the machines trainings of machines are to be given. Next is, say for example, a person is very good at production, and that production is he is very good with the machines, but he is not very good with the process. So knowledge and training of process is being given to the employee. This is performance appraisal. Say what training is to be given, who is to be promoted, who is to be demoted, who is to be retained, what alteration is to be done, who is to be fired. These all things are to be shown in performance appraisal. Performance appraisal, let us define this term. Performance appraisal is formal, structured system of measuring, evaluating job-related behaviors. That means how a persons behave in the job and what all are the outcomes. Outcomes to discover the reason that why he has performed like that and why the person has achieved the task or is not able to achieve the task. This is how to perform effectively in future so that the employee, organization and the society all gets benefits. This is, let us define it again. Job specification is a formal, structured system of measuring, evaluating job-related behavior and outcomes to discover reasons of performance and how to perform effectively in future so that employee, organization and society all gets benefits. Next is why performance evaluation is needed. So, there are many of the needs, but let us enumerate those 4-5 needs. First is to provide review of past work. That means what a person has done in the past. So, the person is having experience of a year or two. So in those 2 years, this performance evaluation is done every 2 months. So in those, say for example, the performance evaluation is for 2 months. So in that 2 months, how the employee has evolved or what performance improvement or decrement has been happened, that is being recorded. So this is very good. Next need is establish the line of communication. Say for example, the person is working good but he doesn't feel like working. So an employer or the manager or the consultant will feel that how the task is to be communicated, what motivation is needed, how the performance can be improved. This is known if the present performance is known. Next is create an opportunity to discuss professional development goals and objective. So for example, this is a continuous process. So in future too, if the performance is evaluated and the person is continuously doing good, so the person will feel worthy that it is good that his actual development is being done. Performance evaluation gives rewards. So ultimately professional goals and objectives are to be completed. Next is document employee performance. Now that the organizations are written things, how the employee was performing, how he is performing now, and what all are the changes which are required for an employee to get change. Next is document corrective action necessary to improve work performance. Now the document is there, the standard performance is there, what corrective action is to be taken, what training is to be given, what motivation is to be given, what rewards are to be provided. Those things are to be measured well just to improve the performance. Next is, it is supervisors and managers' responsibility to monitor, evaluate and coach the employee. Now ultimately this performance evaluation is supposed to done by a post hire. Say for example, there is a coach of a cricket team. Now how the performance of a cricketer is improving a match by match or series by series. So this is the duty of the coach of the cricket team to evaluate the performance, say what all are the errors which the cricketer did in the past matches and what is the standard thing which a cricketer can do and what all are the future aspects of a cricketer so that the cricketer can grow. Same is the case of our organization or any of the institute. Next are objectives of performance appraisal. Now what all are the objectives? What is objective? objective is something which to be achieved. Why this performance appraisal is to be done? What is to be achieved by this performance appraisal? So there are many of the objectives of performance appraisal, because this is the only task which fulfill almost entire reward and evaluation process, and those employee evaluation process again depend on this performance appraisal, how the evaluation and measurement of the performance is to be done. First objective is providing feedback. Providing feedback is most justification of the thing which is to be done. Providing justification means what the person is doing with the job and what is the standard job. Now whether the person is justifying with the job he is doing now, that is providing feedback. Next is facilitating and promotion decision. What is facilitating promotional decision? Say for example the person is doing good and he is continuously doing good. Now what can be done? His performance can be approved and reward is to be given, and the person is working on the same scale for so many months, a promotion is to be given depending on the evaluation. Say for example, if at all there is continuously growth which is observed in the person's behavior or in his task, so promotion is to be given. Third is facilitating demotion. Same thing is to be done if at all the person is not very good with the task. Now that demotion is to be given. What is demotion? Demotion is something when the performance evaluation has been done but the employee is constantly not doing well things, so he is demoted, he is downsized, or he is laid off. Next objective is motivating superior performance. This is like motivation. Say every time I am achieve at least 90%, so next time, say for example an employee has completed the task by 80%, so next time he'll feel motivated that at least he's supposed to do 80% of this task. Next is setting and measuring goals. This is very important. Say for example your workforce is your entire thing. Goal setting has consistently been demonstrated as the management process. So this is in performance appraisal process. Say for example certain goals are set and those goals are achieved effectively. So next goals are to be measured and made depending on the performance appraisal of an employee or performance evaluation of an employee of past data. Next is counseling poor performance. So there are certain performers who cannot do the task well. But now you are not supposed to scold a person who is not very worthy with this task. What you can do, say for example, let us discuss a beautiful case study. There was a lady called Martha, and Martha was working under HR of USA. Now that what happened to Martha, that Martha's husband was a drug addict, Martha's son was an alcoholic, son and husband were not performing well. Though Martha was a dedicated employee of the organization since past 2-3 months, Martha was not able to perform well. Now what an HR manager do is to counsel Martha so that her performance can improve. There are certain things which can be provided to that lady, so that counseling is to be provided, motivation is to be provided, some job satisfaction or motivators is to be given so that the performance of Martha can improve. Next is determining compensation change. Determining compensation change is what compensation is to be changed. Say for example, I was already doing well and my compensation was some XYZ amount. But if at all my performance is increased, so my compensation may be increased, and if at all my performance is decreased, so my compensation may be like that, or the compensation may be reduced. Next objective is encouraging coaching and mentoring. majority of the managers are supposed to be good as a coach and as a mentor. Say for example, there is a product management team and there is a person who is not working very well. So it is the duty of the coach or the mentor of the team to guide each and every employee of the team. That is why it is called as team. Team members are always to be supported and they are to be constantly evaluated by a coach or a mentor. Next objective is supporting manpower planning. The name itself indicate job evaluation, manpower planning. What is manpower planning? Manpower planning is calculating your manpower. How many people are required to work for your organization for the compensated or for the stated years. There is a stated year, and in that stated year total number of employees required are to be calculated on the evaluation. Say for example, performance evaluation has been done and many of the employees are not working. This is a case study. Say TCS, recently what happened, there were thousands of the employees which were terminated from the job and they were laid off. What was the reason? Because they were already downsizing and then they found out that there are thousands of the people across the India, they are not working very well. So what they did, they downsized. So future manpower is planned from the routine manpower, and that routine manpower is calculated by performance evaluation. Next objective is determining individual training and development needs. Now, there is a government job employee. Now that employee is there for working for government since so many years. Now the computers are to be installed. Then